That look good? I don't even know. I don't even know if that looks good. Okay, let me know if that looks good. Give me a thumbs up or something like that if that's good. Now we're actually going to break down this trailer. I should probably just do a full introduction again. Again, hi everyone. My name is Ross, or Mr. Boss for the win. Today we're going to be breaking down the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony trailer. Sorry about the minor technical difficulties at the beginning. But anyways, let's get this thing started and let's do it. You guys ready to get into it? Much better, everyone. Okay. Let's go. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If you guys are enjoying, be sure to drop it a like. So let's go. So obviously the first part, reach the top, build an empire. I don't know what the point of like all these little like things were from Rockstar, like doing all this. Become a corporate leader, become a CEO. Like it's just the most random things ever. So let's pause for a bit. So the first thing you can see right here is we can obviously kind of get a location of where we're going to be going. This is the Mirror Park Rail Yard. You can see that on the sign right there. You can also see it on the top. So Mirror Park Rail Yard. We also get a look at the Maibatsu Mule. I don't know if this is going to be a new mule that, like I said, is armored or is special, but it's kind of the first vehicle that's shown off. And that red one in the background, that is the one with the red top. That's actually a convertible version of the Anus Windsor. So I think I'm in 1080p. I am in 1080p. So that's good. We get a little bit of a better look at that later on. And you can see it a little bit more clearly right here. So the mule is going by. We've got the what is this? We've got the Anus Windsor. I think it's going to be called the Anus Windsor Cabrio. I think that's what it's going to be called. And do you guys like the fact that you can see my mouse on screen as well? Do you want me to change that? Do you want me to fix that? Because I feel like it's the only way that I can point at things. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. And then on the left side here, we can see a new armored vehicle. You can see like the plating. So we've got the armor plating right there. Apparently, this is a new benefactor vehicle. We'll see that a little bit later on, but apparently that's a new benefactor vehicle. So in this screenshot alone, 2 confirmed new vehicles, 3 potential new vehicles, because I'm not sure if this Maibatsu Mule will have any new armored features or not. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's move on. Let's keep going. So again, it looks like we can see the exact same car here coming into frame. And another great thing is you can see the benefactor logo on the back. And I think that says XLS in a really small font. Okay, so you guys like the mouse. You guys like the mouse. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. So yeah, it's we can see the benefactor logo on the back. Let's see if I can get that more clearly in frame. There you go. So you've got the benefactor logo right there, and now you can definitely see it a little bit better. It says XLS, and I recommend you guys make this video in full screen right now. That would definitely probably help you guys out. So it says XLS. You can see the benefactor logo on the back, and it's passing right there. The same one on the back, same benefactor vehicle. Again, it's not one we've seen in game before, so I'm not entirely sure what that's going to be. But really cool stuff right there. And we know that this is going to be one of the locations, the Mirror Park Rail Yard. And I'm thinking in a little bit, what we're actually going to do is going to go find this in game once we've actually broken everything down. So let me actually write that down because I will forget about that location if I don't write it down. So where is it? It's the Mirror Park. You guys probably could have reminded me, but that's okay. Rail Yard. Boom. Okay, so that is location number 1, and we've got vehicles number 2. So let's fast forward a little bit. Okay, so now we're inside of our first drug warehouse right here. We're inside of the first drug warehouse. So some of the items you can see in here are pretty creepy. Obviously, the first one is human organs for transplant. So any of the red buckets you see are going to be human organs. So this is getting insane. We're literally going on a whole nother level of doing human organs. Another thing you guys might have missed is this dilute 'em all right here. Dilutamol is actually the drug that Trevor Phillips' mom was interested in when the campaign. So she actually requested a bunch of these drugs. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure what these say up here. 24 capsules. No clue what those are. It's a little bit blurry. You've also got some blue buckets right here. Let's see if we can quickly. Okay. So now let's move over to this side. So this one's actually really funny. Now we got some electronics. So look at this TV. So this Tin Shun, that's a parody of Samsung. Apparently your TV is the bullshit 89 with FML, F My Life, Trill Digital color, around 52 inches, okay sound, half HD 632. The B shit 89. That's just funny, man. That's really funny. Rockstar freaking slipping that in. That's really funny. So that's obviously a parody of Samsung, the BSHT89, around 52 inches, okay sound, and half HD. And half HD TV, would you buy that? We've also got some Earbleed headphones, iFruit phones, and iFruit laptops. So that gives us kind of an idea of some of the stuff that it looks like we're going to be contrabanding and selling. So let's move on here. So another thing we can see is Sumo over here. I think the Sumo is another audio product. You can also see more of the iFruit products right there. So that's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and jump ahead just a little bit. Moving on. So what this does right here is it shows off the fact that it looks to be 4 characters. It looks to be 4 people that are going to be in this. So I would imagine this guy right here, the guy with the gray hair and the glasses, he's our CEO. Seems to be the guy who's walking in front. We've got guy number 2, 3, and 4. Those seem to be the executives or assistants. And we can obviously see that we're going to be trafficking firearms as well. Rockstar say illegal cargo and contraband. So this looks to be weapons. You can see this says plastic explosives. So, and obviously there's sticky bombs on top. So that might indicate what we're giving away there. I would buy that TV. You would buy that TV, half HD TV? That'd be kind of funny, man. That'd be kind of funny to get a half HD. Like one side of the screen would be HD, the other side would not. That'd be so whack. Can we see anything else here? Oh, something else you guys might not have noticed from the original trailer. That's a Merryweather Security logo. So in the campaign and in the story mode, Merryweather Security is kind of the bad guy because they work with Devin Weston. So I wonder if we're going to be working with Merryweather Security. And you can see the Merryweather logo right there on the side also. I'm not sure what this stuff is right here. That kind of looks like the DJ booths that we'll see a little bit later on. So let's go ahead and move on from that. Can we see anything else? It doesn't look like. It looks like Rockstar cuts us off right at that frame before we can see anything. However, this does give us a pretty good view of what else is in here. As I mentioned earlier, you can see some of the weapons right there. I think it actually zooms us in. There we go. So you can see some of the weapons on this top shelf up here. That's one thing I noticed. I think on another shelf, yeah, all like the DJ, or I don't think that's DJ material, but I think that's actually like sticky bombs or some high-tech nuclear weapons. Again, I really don't know what's going on in here or what's being sold. Looks to be some artwork and jewelry maybe going on right here. That looks to be like the upper chest portion of a mannequin that you would see in like a mall. Maybe some luggage, some suitcases up here. This is a ton of stuff. Some paintings over here. Again, a ton of stuff going on in this shot. iRock, I woke up at 9:41 in the morning, which is not my normal schedule, but it's worth it to watch this video. Thank you so much, iRock. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the amazing support on the stream so far, guys. We're breaking down, again, the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony trailer. And then in game, we're going to be taking a look at some of the locations also. So what else do you guys notice in this screenshot? There's these green things back here. We see the TVs. There's these like orange and red things right here. Not entirely sure what those are. Some paintings. Again, let me know what you guys see. I'm not sure. New suits? I don't think those were new suits. Do you want me to go back and look at the suits? Are those new suits? I'm not sure if they are. I'll tell you what new clothing I think is in the game. I'll point that out a little bit later. I don't think those are new suits. But they could be. They could be. I just don't know the clothing that well. So, what do you guys say? What do you guys say? Let's see. I'm reading your chat comments right now. Okay. So anyways, let's move on from this screenshot though. We're only like 18 seconds into it. We've got a little bit ways to go. But there's a lot of crazy stuff in here. There's a lot of crazy stuff. So let's keep it going. Is that the next shot? Yep, that's the next shot. So boom. Right here, we get another great view at the Inus Windsor Cabrio. Again, I'm not sure if it's gonna be called the Inus Windsor Cabrio or if it's gonna be called something else like the Windsor Dawn. But this looks beautiful. This is in a white version. It's got the red soft top. So that is pretty awesome. New turtlenecks. We can see our characters right here. I believe this is our CEO. If they're keeping the exact same guys from the shots, that's our CEO. That's an assistant. So clearly this guy is driving. And we've also got, I believe, our two benefactor vehicles as well. Those headlights are really sleek. So those are our benefactor vehicles. This is the Inus Windsor Cabrio version right there. I'm not sure if you guys like the Windsor or not, but it's a pretty neat car. Right here, we can also see, it's kind of blurry, but you can see the benefactor logo right there. So we can once again confirm that that is the benefactor car. That's to the right of the screen. And this is on Grove Street as well. So, well, actually it's not on Grove Street. It's kind of where Franklin lives. So let me write that down as another location that we should try and go check out. So that, because you can see it's in the train tracks and you've got the apartment behind us. So I'm going to write that down as somewhere where we should check out. Cool. So we've got that right there. Let's see. Let's fast forward just a short bit. Yep, so we can see that car pulling off to the right. Yep, say Renta, apartments for rent. So that's where that version is right there. Once again, thank you guys all so much for joining me on the stream today. We are breaking down the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony trailer. That is going to be obviously coming out, the DLC coming out on Tuesday. We're breaking down some of the more hidden details right now. If you guys are enjoying, be sure to drop it a fat like. That'd be amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep breaking it down. So he veers off to the right. Next to that, yes, proposition, is it 108? I think that's proposition 108. Okay. So I don't know where he's going. He's probably going down an alleyway or something like that. And you can, again, see the armored panelings on the side. We get a better view of our CEO, a better view of the roof and the top and how that's going to look. So let's keep going. And then obviously we got another car that goes into frame and we're not able to see that. Oh, so that's right next to the graffiti wall. Okay. So that's a pretty obvious location of where that is. But interesting. So let's keep it going. So that guy veers off. Oops, is that our first? So now we get our next shot right here. This is probably the scene right after that. We can see our character or one of the characters in the benefactor vehicle. That's a pretty good shot of the benefactor logo right there. And another thing is, what is this? Disrupt rival supply chains. This is probably the best view of the car itself, the armored paneling, the really dark and tinted windows. He's got the customized wheels and tires on there. So this is going to be an armored SUV, and I'm not sure how this is going to work, but it looks pretty cool. Now, okay, tell me if you guys think this is weird. Tell me if you guys think this is really weird. So watch this sequence right here. In fact, I'm going to play it just so you guys can, I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit. I'm going to play this sequence. What I want you to do is focus on this logger truck right here, logger light. What is he doing? So let's play this and I'll come back to it. Okay, let's go back. We'll start from here. Watch the logger truck. What is he doing? He's like driving into a wall. What I think he's doing is setting up a blockade. Okay, let's mute the volume. What I think he's doing is setting up either a roadblock or a blockade because He looks to be there the whole time. It's not like he shows up. So is there, you guys are saying there's a girl in the back of the car. I don't know if that's true, but there's definitely, I don't think that's just the light reflecting from the sky. I think he's setting up a blockade. I could be wrong. Now, what's also interesting is, I'm going to slow this down right here. That guy is the mugger from Grand Theft Auto Online. So the mugger is now working with you. Like, yeah, he's trying to block the road. He's clearly blockading. But again, I don't know like why he's blocking them in. So he's blocking the road. But that's the mugger right there. Isn't that funny? So that's the guy in Grand Theft Auto Online that will like punch you and take your money and then run away. He's the mugger. So I thought that was pretty funny. And obviously that's pretty interesting right there. So we've got the mugger, disrupt rival supply chain. So I'm guessing this is what they're doing in this sequence right here. They're going to be disrupting it. You guys are saying there's a girl in the front seat of the car? It's hard to see. We can obviously see the driver come into frame right there, but I don't know if there's anyone else in that shot. And the windows are so dark and tinted, we can't really see anything. So that's the mugger right there. I thought that was pretty interesting. Now we're going to move on to another shot. I think this is from the exact same scene. You can see another guy chilling in the truck. This obviously looks to be a firefight between two rival organizations. That does not look like a new weapon. I think that's the special carbine rifle or carbine rifle. And I'm not sure what weapon that guy has. You can't really see it. You can see what this guy has, but you can't see what that guy has in the cream suit. Do you guys notice anything else? Did you notice anything else here? Maybe it's the assistant. You're right, because they did put an emphasis on the assistant. We'll touch on that a little bit later. Let's see if we can see anything from this scene. It doesn't look like it. This is one of the more action-packed scenes of this trailer. Okay, so, oh, that's actually pretty cool. We'll pause right here. Whoops. I wanted to get this shot right here. Okay, do you see this? I think this is going to be a new attachment for all the weapons in the game. So I think this is going to be really, really cool. So I think it's a drum magazine that's going to be added. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't think my face cam is blocking this one. So it's a drum magazine for all weapons, because it's seen on multiple, as we'll see a little bit later on. So be on the lookout for that. Is it going to hold 60? Is it going to hold 70, 80, 90, 100 rounds? I'm really not too sure. I'm not sure what this guy's job is right here, what he's doing, but that is a new attachment, which is super cool. So it's definitely a drum mag. That's going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and move on to another scene, because that guy got shot. That's all I know. That guy just KO'd both of those people, because he just mowed them down. So, but let's move on and let's keep it going. So this spot right here, we've got another truck just exploding. I don't know if we can really gather anything from that. I'm assuming this is what they did to the truck as they're leaving, because that looks like the same mule. We can't see the driver. That looks like the same mule that was just parked in this location right here. Let's see if we can we see what's on the side of the mule? That'll help us. I can't tell or not. I can't tell if it's the same. It looks like it. Okay. Okay, so that's a Coca-Cola truck, or the whatever cola truck is right there. And this is the same cola truck driving away. So I'm imagining that's the same guy inside. They just blew up that truck. Maybe you're making E-Cola. Maybe you're making the escape in this truck right here. Can we see anything else? Can we see anything else? Oh, nope. So we can see our driver pretty clearly. There he is, right there. So we can see our driver. I think that's the same guy. I'm not entirely sure, though. So he's escaping in the E-Cola Maibatsu mule. So let's move on to our next scene right here. Again, it's a little blurry because Rockstar did some like fancy focusing and like text on the screen. But what you can actually see right here is another version of the Cabrio Anus Windsor. So this one looks to not even have the top up because you can see the windshield right here. There's no top attached to it. So it looks like it's down. We can tell it's the Windsor by the logo right there. And we also get a good look at the new plane. So let's fast forward real quick. We can see our 3 guys. Well, if we include our pilot, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is a new plane right here. Now, I've stated that I think this is going to seat 6 to 8 people because, I'm going to see if I can move it forward real quick. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 windows. So you would think 1 person per each window, and then 1 pilot, and then a co-pilot spot. So again, I would imagine this would fit 8 people. Well, that's not 8. 8 people. And that would be pretty neat. Rockstar also state that you're going to be acquiring extravagant new vehicles. So I'm guessing that's one thing to look out for, which is going to be pretty neat. So that's pretty cool. I think that's the only new airplane that's going to be coming with this update. I'm not totally sure about that. Once again, thank you guys all so much for coming out to the stream today. As again, we're kind of doing a live discussion, live version breakdown of some of the more hidden details in the Finance and Felony DLC trailer. That's exactly what we're looking at today. So if you guys are enjoying the stream so far, be sure to drop it a like. Your support would be awesome. Once we're done looking at these screenshots, we're going to go checking out some of the locations of where these things are taking place in game. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't tell if those are any new clothing or not. I'm not sure if they look like it or not. I have no clue. There's 6 windows on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there would be 6 windows on the other side, making 12 for total. But I don't know if Rockstar have seats on both sides or if they're just like seats in the middle-ish because it's a private jet. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Again, we can kind of see close up right here. Whoops. And I think that is that. That's really cool. You can see like the stripes. It's blue, pink, and brown going across the back to the front. Pretty neat. We'll see how expensive that plane is, though. I would imagine it's going to be pretty pricey. So let's move on. We've got the first new look at the Pegassi Reaper, as you guys can see this right here. So we've got the Reaper. The grille looks incredible. Also, look at the custom wheels on this Reaper. This looks insane. So the Pegassi Reaper comes with custom wheels, and it may be the only vehicle that has a Pegassi logo built into like the hub part of the wheel. So that is awesome. These stock wheels look incredible. And I think there's also some writing right here. That might be the reflection of the brake calipers, the red, but I also think it might be an engraving. These wheels look sick on the Reaper. How expensive do you think the Reaper is going to be? My prediction is $2.5 million or $3 million. $3 million if it's the fastest supercar, 2.5 if it's on par with the other ones. That's going to be my best guess. We still couldn't tell. I don't think this one has I don't think this one had a spoiler. So we can't tell if it's going to have the McLaren P1 type spoiler or if it's going to have a fixed spoiler that we can apply in the Los Santos custom shop. There's this like weird carbon piece right here that I'm still kind of unsure of. Carbon piece is all down here. So again, I'm not entirely sure how much it's going to be, but that's the Reaper. Obviously looks really beautiful. Up next, we've got, I'm not sure what car this is, but we know it's a Vapid vehicle. I think it's supposed to be a parody, or not a parody, but closely resembling the Aston Martin Vulcan and also the 2017 Ford GT. I think these are new wheels as well. These might be custom stock wheels for this car. Again, I can't see a spoiler on the back, but this is an absolute beauty. As we move forward a little bit, we can see the carbon attachment right here. Headlights look awesome. What looks to be like a scooped version of the hood. As we move on, we can see the Vapid logo right there. So there we go. We got Mr. Vapid logo, which looks pretty cool. Headlights look awesome, if I do say so myself. So that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Okay, and the mirrors look really cool on this one too. Are you guys going to be buying this one, this green version right here? I think I am. I think it's like, obviously the Ford GT looks beautiful in real life. Aston Martin Vulcan looks beautiful in real life. So I think I'm going to buy all three of these. Let's move on to our third vehicle right here. This is obviously the red version, or the red car, which is a Grotti vehicle. I know a lot of you guys are going to be excited about that, which means it's going to be a Ferrari. It's either the Ferrari Balleronetta or the Ferrari California T. It's one of these two. Nice, big, beautiful grille. We also get kind of more, I guess, not really better views. They're kind of worse views of the other vehicles. But we can see our green car right there. Reaper over here. Looking really good. Only customization option I can see is the hood. You guys can see the hood right there. It's got like these like vents or scoops right there. So interesting stuff. That's pretty cool. You guys are going to be buying the Grotti vehicle as well. How much do you think that one's going to be too? I think it could be pretty expensive. Yeah, the Ford car is a combination of the green car is a combination of a Ford GT and the Vulcan. It's not the Carbonizare. It's definitely a new vehicle. Why would Rockstar just randomly put the Carbonizare in here out of all these new vehicles? So it's definitely not that. Up next, we've got our offices. Yes, open, prestigious new offices. So this one's pretty obvious. This is going to be in the Maze Bank building. I'm not entirely sure where in the Maze Bank building it's going to be. I would have to guess that it would be one of the top few floors. Now, what I'm also going to assume is this is going to be the most expensive office that we can buy, because the Maze Bank building is like the most iconic building in Los Santos. It's the tallest. It's got the giant Maze Bank on the side. So it's pretty iconic. Wherever you go, you know, it's a pretty iconic building. You're going to know you're in the Maze Bank building. So in a minute, we'll check that out. We'll go to the Maze Bank in-game, and we'll try to see maybe where the office is, because we get a look inside the office right now. So this is our first look inside the office, and I would imagine that this is where you are inside of the Maze Bank. And if we look at the buildings in the background, we're kind of at the midway level of them. So that's why I'm saying, because the Maze Bank is the tallest building, in fact, it's taller than the majority of the other buildings, maybe somewhere in this vicinity right here. Maybe not all the way at the top, certainly not at the bottom. So I'm guessing somewhere within this area, because you can clearly see like some of the tops of buildings, some of the middles of buildings right there. So that probably looks good. Yeah, the Grotti car is probably also going to be a sports car, not a supercar. So that would be kind of interesting too. So this is our war room. This is our briefing room right here. This, in my opinion, looks pretty nice. We've got our four guys right here. Again, our CEO and then our three other members. This is like a miniaturized 3D map of Los Santos, or I guess San Andreas and Blaine County as well. This guy right here is holding a revolver. That's not a new weapon. That's the revolver from Executives and Other Criminals. And he places it down on the table, which is kind of an interesting move. So I wonder if this is going to be a part of a cutscene. You can see he does he puts it down on the table. No clue what he's doing with that. I'm not sure if he's like going to slide it to someone. But immediately after that, again, we're zooming in right here. Zooming in some more, we can see what this 3D map looks like. It looks to be just a real life version of what we've seen on the computer screens before. So let's see if we can get into the overhead view right here. You can obviously see, boom, there we go. So this is the overhead view. That's the CEO with the revolver. He just placed that down. Now, before we get into the map, one thing I did notice is this shirt right here. So this shirt is like open buttoned. It's like, he doesn't even have like half the buttons open. So I think that's going to be a new style of shirt, the open button shirt, because you can see right here, a lot of his chest is definitely exposed as we're trying to break this down right here. So chest is exposed. That guy's got the same shirt on. We're not sure about this guy right here. And if you guys recall to my stream the other day, these are the 20 so locations that we've already looked at in game. So let me see if I can get you guys a more centered view. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I don't know if I counted that correctly, but there's a lot of them. And what's kind of unfortunate is they only take place in Los Santos. So none of them extend outside of this Los Santos area. None of them go up into Sandy Shores. None are in Blaine County. None whatsoever. In fact, the map doesn't even cover like the road leading out here. Notice how there's like supposed to be a road and there's supposed to be a road out here. It's just cut off. It's just like the center portion of the city. So that's kind of interesting. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about that? Oh, so you guys, hold on. Let me show you the shirt real quick since you guys can't see. Boom. That's the shirt right there. That's the shirt. So, sorry, I had to move my face cam for a second. That's the shirt. It's open button. That guy's got the same one. Okay. So we should be back now. There we go. Hi. Okay. Whoops, did not want to play that. So that's the guy wearing the open button shirt. Pretty cool stuff right there. Welcome. We have a new sponsor. Zachary, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for sponsoring and becoming a part of the Mr. Boss to Win family. Everyone say hi to Zachary right now in the chat as we do with all our new sponsors. Zachary, what's up, man? Thank you so much for coming by the stream today. Thank you so much for coming out. So awesome. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Zachary, thank you so much for coming out. Okay, so that's pretty much all you get from this screenshot right here. This one is important. This is important. Ooh, hold on. I'm trying to get... Does the text show up immediately? It does. So... this, I'm guessing, is going to be what the front of our offices are going to look like, where we can hire an executive assistant. I don't know if that's mandatory. I don't know if that's something we're going to do. But you guys remember the personal assistant contact we found a few weeks ago, or that FunMW2 found? This looks to be her. So hire an executive assistant. I don't know what her role is going to be or what she's going to do, but... I'll tell you guys, I'll let you listen to it right now. I'll tell you what she says. She says, like, I'm being paid by the hour, right? So we'll jump into this really quick.
I'm being paid by the hour, right?
Okay. So you just heard that briefly. She's like, I'm being paid by the hour, right? So I'm imagining if you do hire an executive assistant, then you're going to have to pay them just like you pay the mechanic or just like you pay anyone else. So that's pretty neat. And I'm guessing she sits at the front right there. I don't know if it could be male or female, if you get to choose a male or female personal assistant. Probably not. Rockstar's probably got it set as female, just like they have the yacht captain set as male. Now, one other thing I thought was interesting, this sign right here. This seems kind of generic. Finance and felony. So you guys know that you can actually like create a name for your organization clearly. I think that whatever name you create, it's going to go up on this sign right here. Very similar to how you can name your yachts, where like it goes on the back of the yacht. I think that is going to be up here. So if you name your organization Boss Corp, so BOSS space Corp, it might show up right here. Or if you name it, you know, I love cake, it would probably show up here too. Who doesn't love cake? So that's probably what I'm thinking is going to happen with the name. So that's probably going to show up right there. A few other things I noticed, just some stuff over here. Looks kind of random. Also, Rockstar make their trailers at the worst time. Look at all these sun flares. I don't know if you guys have noticed all the sun flares that are coming in here. But like, whoops. Like, there's another one. Sun flare. You know, sun flare. They're just everywhere. Oh, well, it goes away right now, but that's okay. She's obviously yelling at someone. We can see another room back here. I don't know if that's the CEO's office or if that's another location, but you can see that right there. It's kind of like a back room that you go down this hallway, you go in there. CEO's office or conference room, something like that. There's a telescope right here. Okay, so I think the next screenshot will give away what this is because we can see that telescope right there. Oh, a screenshot in a second will give it away. So there we go. Boom. So we got this guy right here. This is obviously our CEO. Couple things I've noticed on here. Open bottle of champagne. Money obviously scattered everywhere. You've got money in rubber bands. You've got a Rolodex of contacts. You've got an empty champagne glass, a cigarette kind of disposal place. He's on his computer, sunglasses. There's a safe in the background. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at this over here. Check out my mouse. It's a safe filled with like cash. It's just freaking stacked to the brim full of cash. This guy is loaded right now. Now, one thing I said would be cool is if the office was dynamic, meaning it would change as your organization made more money or got bigger or got better. Because it'd be kind of weird just day one to walk into your office and you've got a safe full of money. Like, where did that come from? Now, I can understand if they make you have a minimum money requirement, like $1 or $2 million, then it could be acceptable to just have all this money everywhere. But that's kind of an interesting question that I thought would be cool. So also, look at that typing animation. That guy is busy typing away at something. He's either writing some bills or emailing a nasty letter, something like that. Okay, so now we've got this view of the office right here, which is pretty cool. So not only does he have money on the desk, but he's got money underneath the desk. There's a few things I caught here. This is the exact same map as the 3D hologram or the 3D printout. So, hold up. I'm looking at your guys' comments right here. So this is the 3D, same map as the 3D hologram that was right here. Whoops, right there. Exact same map. No differences, no changes, nothing. Let's go back one. So as I predicted, you're going to be able to do various civilian normal activities in here. This guy's making himself a drink. This guy's looking at the telescope. That guy's walking away. That room over there, I want to say is the conference room with the 3D map. I think those are the same chairs and the same table. Looks like you have a common area over here with a TV. We got some books over here. The biggest question is, are we going to be able to customize any part of this office? That will be the big question. I doubt it, but that would be kind of a cool feature. There's also some other things we get to see, like, boom, check it out. The new plane. Whoops. It's kind of stuck. There we go. New plane right there. It's coming into view. The FIB building. So this gives us another great view of where the office is going to be. So we can see the FIB building, which lets us know which side of the office this is on. So let me actually write that down right now. That's another place we'll go check out and that we'll go explore. So that's the FIB view right there. We can also see the airplane flying by. There we go. Boom. That's probably the best view of it in frame. So that's our new airplane right there, looking pretty nice. FIB building. Other than that, this shot doesn't give away a whole lot about what's going on. So we're actually going to fast forward right here. This guy is walking, obviously, towards the desk. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, next screenshot right here obviously shows off our new helicopter. So we can tell it's a Buckingham vehicle by this text right here. It's B-U-C-K. I think that says Buckingham. And I think that's the Buckingham logo as well. So whatever this helicopter is going to be, it's going to be Buckingham something. I don't know. Also, these bodyguards, are they bodyguards or people just dressed up as bodyguards? I know that this guy's got like I don't know if that's a turtleneck or not. But one thing that will be very interesting, and let me know if you guys think the same way in the comment section right now. Is this helicopter going to be usable from the Maze Bank building? So hear me out. So in your office, are you going to have a door that allows you to like transport up to the top of the Maze Bank building to use this helicopter? Or did Rockstar just set up this scene to make it look pretty cool? That I don't know. So let me know what you guys think about that in the chat right now. But that's the new helicopter right there. Really nice. This is our character walking towards it. Run the town. Yeah, it definitely says Buckingham because now you can see the ing, Buckingham. So it's a Buckingham helicopter. I'm not sure how many this is, and in even better view, you can see Buckingham right there. So I'm not sure what that's going to be, but looks pretty cool. We can see our helicopter flying away right here off top of the Maze Bank building. It's actually not the Swift. It's a new helicopter. So it's flying away right here. We don't get a ton of views. I believe that's the new plane. One hostile takeover at a time. See if we can zoom in right here. So I wonder how many this is going to seat. You can also see the Buckingham logo. I think this is going to seat at least 6 people because you can see there's like multiple set of doors. So that'll be interesting. Oops. That'll be interesting to see what that is. So see how that works. So that's definitely a brand new helicopter. Looks pretty cool. It's pretty modern, pretty stylish, pretty sleek. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. And I think it's going to be pretty pricey too. It's probably going to be more than the Super Velito, which is one of the more expensive helicopters outside of the deluxe one. So that'll be kind of neat and kind of interesting. So that's our new helicopter right there. Moving on to another new vehicle, we've got the Tugboat. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, the Tugboat, everyone. So this Tugboat can actually be found in-game, which is kind of surprising. I think I'm going to do a video on this a little bit later on just to show it off to you guys. So this is the Tugboat right here. This whole sequence is kind of interesting. The big question I want to ask to you guys right now in the chat, are we going to be able to drive the Tugboat? Or is it going to be like the yacht where it's totally stationary? Let me know what you guys think in the chat right now, because I know what you guys are saying. It's going to be, wait, it's driving right now. You know, the Tugboat is moving. But keep in mind, the yacht has cutscenes as well where it's moving, even though you can't actually drive it. So just keep that in mind. That's something to kind of think about a little bit. But this is the Tugboat right here. Again, because Rockstar loved their sun flares, we can't even tell if anyone's in the passenger or the driver part, which is this area up here. So we can't even tell. I'm not sure if we are or not. But you can see it's, let's see, how many people can we see on here? I can't tell if anyone's up there driving it. But as far as people we can see one guy up here. Although it looks to be open, which is kind of interesting. So something else I didn't notice is in-game, this Tugboat door is actually closed. That looks to be open. So that's kind of interesting. That's a new feature I didn't even think of. And we've got these guys sitting right here. These guys are wearing, we'll see them a little bit later on, they're wearing SecuroServe hats. So that guy's got a backwards SecuroServe hat. That guy's got a forward-facing SecuroServe hat. So I wonder if this Tugboat is just guarding cargo or if it's going to be a Pegasus vehicle. Again, I've got 3 predictions that it's either going to be a Pegasus vehicle, it's going to be a vehicle that you can purchase off of dock tees and use or whatnot, or it's going to be just for a cutscene or a mission only. That I'm not entirely sure about. But that's the Tugboat, everyone. It's coming back from GTA 4, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a throwback. So that's kind of neat. That is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. So let's move on. Let's keep it going. Our next shot right here. This is right in front of the, I think it's right in front of the logging facility up near Blaine County. Can we see where that is? Yeah, it's right in front of the logging facility. So let's write that down. That's another location we'll actually go visit towards the end. Cool, so I've got that written down. But we've got our 2 versions of the Bravado Rumpo right here. That's right, these are new versions of the Bravado Rumpo. So you can obviously see Bravado logo right there. And this van has been modded out to look super cool. So you can see the lights on the top that have been added, the extra lights on the front, kind of the, bull bars that have been added to the front, the supports that have been added to the top. I'm sure that it has some sort of armor as well as the sliding doors that allow that guy to shoot out of, which is pretty neat. Let's see. Is there anything else you guys noticed in this screenshot? Let me try and zoom in really quick. Okay, boom, right here. So this right here, I think this is the compact rifle. And I think that's the compact rifle with the drum magazine that we've been talking about. So as you guys can see, new drum magazine right there. It's also got that new shirt that you can see. So he's wearing the new like open button shirt that like shows off all your chest. And again, I think the Rumpo has a new feature where you can shoot out of the back. It has like the opening doors like the minivan does. So that's pretty cool. You got another shot of the Rumpo right there. Not a whole lot of action going on with that one, but that's still pretty cool. And you, oops, is that all we can see? Yeah, that's kind of all we can see. From the back view right here, you can definitely tell it's Bravado. Obviously, Bravado logo. We've got the tire on the back, tire on the top, guy shooting out using the compact rifle. Let's jump ahead real quick. Oops. We can see both vans have the tires on the back. They're pretty much identical. So I don't think they really have any changes. And then these two cars come in frame. This is the Anus vehicle that came with the High Life update. So those are not new vehicles. Those have been in the game for a while now, in case you guys were wondering, in case you guys were asking. Pretty cool. Cool stuff. So I think that's really all we get from this view, because then they drive off and they're gone. Actually, we get one more. We get one more shot of the Bravado car right here. You can see it. Bravado, he's shooting. We got our driver right there. And I think after that, it blows up. Yep, he blows them up and they get exploded. Boom. Both of them get exploded. Okay, that's pretty much it. And then the big rig follows them up, and that's that. So this next shot right here was kind of interesting to me, because why would Rockstar take the time out of their trailer? Because you can see the trailer is 1 minute and 8 seconds long, but in reality, it's only 1 minute of gameplay. So why would they dedicate precious seconds of their new DLC to talking about this and showing off this if it wasn't a new feature? And if it's just for show, I'm going to be disappointed. I think this is a new armory that's available in the office that you can use. So we got the micro SMG, standard Hawken little pistol right there, weapons and ammo. I think that's the combat MG. That's a sniper. Bullpup, I think. Again, it's really hard to tell what these are. Although, and as you'll see in a second, it might just be another cutscene for a... It might just be another cutscene for what we're about to see next. I don't think these are new weapons. I think that's an existing sniper in the game. That's the micro SMG, standard pistol. So I don't think those are new weapons. And okay, so this is what I'm saying that might have been a cutscene for. Assassination missions. This looks to be an assassination mission of some kind. I'm not sure what it is, but... we're obviously zooming in. Oops. We're obviously zooming in on our target right here. Astronaut guy right in front of the Chinese theater. So apparently we're going to be taking him out. Once again, welcome everyone to the stream. If you guys are enjoying the video so far, be sure to drop it a like rating. We're really close to 2,000 likes. So if we could just crush that mark right now, that would be insane. I really do love you all. So thank you so much for the massive support today as we're breaking down once again the Further Adventures in Finance and Felony trailer. So this looks to be an assassination mission of an astronaut. I'm not sure. And what's interesting is in a second, the screen goes white. Like a flash goes off or something like that. Boom, right there. So that got really bright, but that's what happens. I don't know if, again, that's part of a cutscene or what. But once it flashes white, it's like gone forever. Boom. Like once this white frame comes into play, it is gone. So, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff if I do say so myself. So, now let's move on to our next shot right here. This looks to be our CEO opening his safe full of money. Again, I'm not sure what this implies, if this is a part of a cutscene, if that money is going to be there from the start, if it's going to grow as you make more deals and more money in game. That I'm not totally aware of, but pretty cool. We got a safe full of money, which looks pretty neat. Now we're about to get on to some of the good stuff. We're about to get on to some of the good stuff, boys. So right here, I think this is I can't tell. We've got the Bravado Banshee, we've got the Dubsta, and we've got the Dukes. I can't tell if this version of the Dubsta is new or not, if it's an armored one or not. I can't put my finger on it. So for now, I'm not going to confirm anything. I'm not going to deny anything either. It doesn't look like it because it's getting run over by this oncoming truck right here, which, as you'll see in a second, is absolutely massive. And I want to say this is right in front of the pier as well. So even though that's a location I'm sure you guys are really familiar with, we can go visit the pier also if you really want to. So you can see this truck looks to be barreling down, and I think that's I don't know what car that is. I think it's like the Challenger. So it might be a Bravado car. So you can see this giant truck is barreling in right here, coming in pretty hot and pretty crazy. So you can see it slams through the Dukes, slams into the Bravado Banshee. No, that is the Banshee. It slams into the Banshee. And whoops, we can see sort of the truck right here. I don't know what logo that is, so I'm having a hard time depicting that. Again, the sun does not help. The bright sun in the corner shining in doesn't help any of this. So we can see, I think it's either Brute or something like that. So here we go. This gives us a really good view. That is not a new weapon. That is the PDW with the drum magazine. You can see that guy's got a SecuroServe shirt. He's also got a SecuroServe hat on, which I think it's kind of hard to see. There we go. So we can see this guy's SecuroServe hat, SecuroServe shirt. They're hanging off the side too, which is kind of interesting. And then this guy this guy right here. So this guy's got the same shirt and hat on, and he's also using the compact rifle with the drum magazine attachment. So what's going to be interesting, in my opinion, is how many people can fit in or on this vehicle. So I would imagine you could fit multiple people inside, driver, passenger. Looks like you can fit 2 people on the exterior of each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it would be 4 on the outside, 2 on the inside. So that's 6, plus anyone that could fit inside of this hull right here. There looks to be a lot of windows. So I don't know if that's going to be all used for cargo or storage or contrabanding or what. But again, I don't know. But you can definitely hang off the side like a garbage man. That's for sure. You can hang off the side like a garbage man, and you can have a lot of fun, which is kind of cool. Those are definitely new clothing, though. The SecuroServe hat and the SecuroServe shirt. Up next, we are moving on. Looks like we're going to be fighting Merryweather, as I imagined. And this mission, you're going to be stealing, I guess, a cargo container with this red cargo bob. Now, these are not new weapons. Those are just Merryweather officers. And that's not a new cargo bob either. It's just a red cargo bob with the Jetmax kind of skin over it. So another car that's here is that I thought was interesting, the Voodoo. The Voodoo's just chilling right there. We're flying away with this cargo. You can see that right here. So it's Thrift FX. Where is the location of this? It's obviously in Sandy Shores, but where is it? It's in like a junkyard. So we'll go look for that too. So we'll look for the Sandy Shores junkyard. We'll try to find that. Hopefully we'll be able to. So that's the Sandy Shore junkyard. Maybe the armory is inside that. You're right. That might be a good call. So this is our Jet Sam cargo bob right there. Again, it's not a new cargo bob. It doesn't look to have any new features. We can see our SecuroServe guy piloting the Buzzard, which is kind of neat. And they look to be shooting the police that are chasing us as well. So it's definitely going to be a team-oriented thing. And then you can see us inside the CEO, I think, right here. So he's using the Jet Sam cargo bob. Pretty cool stuff. So I think that is pretty much it. And they're heading towards, where are they heading towards? So that's where they're coming from right there. They're heading towards the radio station. Pretty neat. So I'm guessing they would be heading back towards the city, trying to escape whatever was chasing them. Moving on to our last, I guess, screenshot of the trailer. So this is the road right in front of, I think it's the Los Santos Custom Shop. Again, we get a view of some of the new vehicles coming. This right here is the, oops. So you can definitely tell that's the new Bravado armored vehicle, the new Rumpo, the new massive truck, and the Titan. I don't know if this is a new Titan or if Rockstar's just flying it overhead for effect, but who knows? Who knows? It might be something that's used. It might be something that's not used. Maybe you just need a regular Titan for this mission. That I'm not too sure. Also, did anyone else notice the red smoke in the background? I wonder what that's from. Maybe they're coming from a drop zone location. Maybe the Titan just dropped that off. I don't know. But the red smoke is in the background right there. You can see it going off. And then these vehicles simply fly overhead. There goes the Titan. You can see the red smoke in the background still. And then it pans up towards the sky. And that's it for the Finance and Felony trailer, boys. That is it right there. So that's crazy. That's a pretty intense breakdown of everything we saw in that trailer. What I want to do right now is, like I said, go to some of the locations in the game. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go to some of the locations in game, and we're going to check them out. So let me actually pull up my GTA 5 right now. So we're playing as Franklin. Yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for the massive support on the stream today. You guys absolutely rock. Let me just pick up my controller. I really do love you all. Thank you so much for all coming out today. It has been a blast. It has been a great stream. And it has been amazing. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go check out some of these locations that we just looked at in game, that we saw in the trailer in game. So let's make it extra sunny. Let's do all that. So the first location I have is the Mirror Park Rail Yard. So let me actually look up where this is, because I know it's somewhere in game. Mirror Park Rail Yard. Where is it though? Oh, this is where that one mission is between not Michael. Where is this place? The Mirror Park Rail Yard. Okay, I think I know where this is. But I'm gonna try and find it. So, whoops. So let's go into free cam mode. That'll help us travel a little bit easier. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead to Mirror Park. We're going to go check this out. So it's definitely going to be near Mirror Park, clearly. And this is Mirror Park. Mirror Park Rail Yard. Where are you? Where are you? Is this it right here? This kind of looks like it's it. Where's the entrance to it, though? Mirror Park Rail Yard. Let's try and find this, boys. Let's try and find this. I know what mission this takes place in. It's the one with freaking Franklin and Lamar. I just can't seem to find it. Whoa. Oh, that guy drove over me. That's kind of weird. It's located at the intersection of Little Bighorn Avenue and Integrity Way. Okay. Let's look for it. So it's Little Bighorn Avenue and Integrity Way. I know it's somewhere over here. La Mesa, Mirror Park. Oh, is it right here? I think it's right here. Whoops. So let's exit. Boom. And then let's teleport there. I think we're close. Well, maybe not. Maybe we were. I thought oh, here it is. Okay. Boom. Found it. Okay. And this is it right here. Boom. Nice. That's what I like to see. So this is our first location that we saw in game with the armored vehicles rolling in here. So this is where they came in. The Mirror Park Rail Yard. So obviously it happened at night. And it obviously happened right there. But pretty cool. So this is the Mirror Park Rail Yard. This is where one of the locations took place. It looks obviously like a very industrial area, so this could make sense. There's shipping garages and stuff over here. There's Bilgico. I don't know if it's Bilgecko, Bilgico. We got more areas right here. Cool. So this is one of the locations of where we actually checked out. So that's pretty neat. If you guys want to find this on your map, it's located right here. La Mesa, Textile City, and Integrity Way. So that's one of the spots right there. Let's also go to where Franklin's house is, Franklin Street. Because there's a part of the trailer that takes place right here, actually. Right here. So let me walk you guys through this. So remember this scene right here? Remember this scene? Actually, I wonder if I can play it on the trailer real quick. You know what? That would be the most convenient, right? Okay. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so I'll show you guys the first part. Boom, there it goes. So, Mirror Park Rail Yard. We were just there. Let's keep it going. Oh, there we go. Hold up. We're almost here. This is the street we're on. Boom. So you can tell by the graffiti right there. This is the street we're about to turn onto. So boom, here we go. So it takes place down this street right here. And I think it happens... Hey, it's a cat. I'm guessing it's going to take place somewhere down here. Or somewhere over here. These look to be like shipping and storage facilities anyway, so... Maybe that's what's going to go on. This alleyway, so that's pretty cool. So that's one location right there. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I literally just ran myself straight into Franklin. Cool. Okay, so that's one spot. What was the next spot we're going to check out? We're going to check out the... Oh, the view from the FIB building. That's right. That's right. So let's go into map editor again so we can make this pretty easy. Or the view from the Maze Bank building. So we've got... So let's check this out. So we want to find out where the view from the office is. So let's try and do that right now. Oh, whoops. I need to show you guys the trailer. Boom. Okay, let's fast forward till we can see the location out the window. Boom. Okay, so we can see that side of the FIB building from the office. So the windows go like this, and we can see the FIB building right there. Okay. So if we can see that side of the FIB, is it this side? It's definitely this side. So that means our office would be right here. It would be somewhere on this side. Maybe it's this. Ooh. Is it like this right here? Because let's check the trailer again. That's the only floor with the non-separated build. I think that's it. Because look how wide those windows are. I'll bring you guys back to this right here. Look how wide the windows are. That's crazy. Okay. Whoops. Did not mean to play the trailer. Here we go. So yeah, I definitely think it's this, or I don't even know. But that's definitely where it is, because you can tell FIB building right there, Maze Bank building. It's probably this right here, if I had to take a guess. If I had to take a wild guess, it's probably this one right there. Cool. Okay, so that's one location I wanted to check out. The other one was like the Blaine County. Let me go to the ground. The other one was like that Blaine County logging site. So I think that is somewhere on this road. Like right here. So I'm going to teleport here. Although I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I should probably get out of the road. Okay. Let me show you guys that location on the trailer again, just to give you a quick reminder. Okay, whoa, hold up. Here we go. Alright, so that's what we need to look for. That, like, outdoor area right there with the freaking picnics and whatnot. That's what we need to look for. So that's what I'm going to try and find right there, that outdoor picnic area. Oops, do not play the trailer. I keep doing that on accident. So let's go into free cam mode, help us out a little bit here, see if we can't find this place. Is it somewhere up here, up the road? I don't think so. Or is it not even on this road? I feel like it is, but... Oh, here it is. Found it. Ta-da! There we go. So that's our location right here. So I don't know why these people are freaking out, but this is the spot right here. So it's right next to the Bayview Lodge. It's diner and general store. And it's also next to the giant lumberjack holding lager beer. I wonder if you shoot this, stuff comes out. It does. That's kind of funny. I never knew that would happen. That's kind of cool. So yeah, this is another location right here. This is the exact road that they drive by on. So that's pretty neat. It's also the, you're right, someone pointed out in the comment section, it's the first place where Trevor goes hunting. The next spot is very, very obvious. It's by the pier. So I'll take you guys there right now, even though you absolutely 100% know where this is. Boom. So we're at the pier, and I'll show you guys where that location took place. So, oops, it takes place right here. There you go. That's the location of where the massive truck comes through. So if we go back in game right now, we'll see that's the place. You can see the, what is it? Pereira Beach Motel. You can see the sidewalk right there. So they drive right through this intersection and create just a massive explosion of a mess. Craziness. That's all I know they create. They just create some crazy stuff. They create some massive crazy stuff in this intersection. Oh, armored truck. That's kind of cool. All right. So that's neat right there. And then I think the last location I wanted to look at was the Sandy Shores Junkyard. So let me try and find that in the trailer. Oops. It's right in here. So this is definitely in Sandy Shores. I just don't know where. It's a junkyard, but that's going to be tough to find. We can also kind of tell that it came from that direction. And this one might be hard to find. Let's give it our best shot, though. So let's teleport up to Sandy Shores, where I think it's going to be. I think it's somewhere like over here. But I'm not entirely sure. So let's go into free cam mode to help us out. See if we can't find this. So it's a junkyard, guys. Remember to look for a junkyard. And it was fenced in too. It was fenced in by like a and you could also see palm trees in the background. That's the only thing. You could definitely tell they were like heading towards this direction when they were done. It's the scrapyard. Where is that? Oh, so I see this. I see these palm trees. These look to be the only big palm trees in this area that could resemble where it was. Is it this? No, because that's the airport. Where is this location? Is it this over here? Ooh, this might be it.
Hey there. Hi.
But I feel like there's a lot going on here. So this is a scrapyard. But it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look, let me go back into the trailer and just look at it for a second. So the thing that I'm looking for is these palm trees in the I did not want to start that. So what I'm looking for that I'm trying to get a giveaway is the palm trees. Because look, it doesn't look like a big scrapyard. It's like a wire fence. And look at those palm trees that you can see in the background. So that's what's throwing me off, because there's only like one spot in game that has those palm trees. Because the scrapyard doesn't have the palm trees. You can't see those anywhere. And I'm almost 90% confident that those palm trees are this right here. But then where is our... Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. Where do you guys think it is? Where do you think it is? I'm struggling with this one. Over near the water? Oh, is it on this side? There's no way. There's no way it's on this side. That is ridiculously far away. Yeah, you can't even see the trees from here. Where is this location? The Dirty Motel. You guys are saying that it's the Dirty Motel. I mean, there's the fence, but... I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's near Trevor's meth lab. So this is Trevor's meth lab. Ooh, you're right. It could be this, but... I don't know. I really don't know. On the main road going to the heist convoy. I'm just trying to line up. I'm trying to line up the palm trees with the... You passed it near the hotel by Trevor's trailer. I'm just going to all sorts of... Ooh, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. This is it. We found it, boys. This is definitely it. I mean, this is it, right? This has to be it. This location. It's got the fence. It's got the tires. This is it, right? Let me go back to the trailer. It's definitely it, because you can see it's going to play for a second, but I'm going to go back. You can see this red thing right here. You can see this red container. That's it. That's where they are. And you can see that exact same red container right there with a vehicle right next to it. Yep. This is it. This is it, boys. This is it. And instead of a voodoo, there's a truck this time. Multiple trucks. Cool. Well, that is mystery solved. So that's where another location is going to take place. Nice. Well, that's exciting. That is really exciting. That's cool stuff. Cool stuff, guys. Wonder if there's any other shots we can try and find. Let me go back to the trailer real quick. Whoops. Why is it not full screen? Now it's really not full screen. There we go. Okay, cool. So are there any more spots we can check out? Oh, this road right here. Okay, we can go here. So this road is, it's really close actually. It's right in front of, this is where that convoy is taking place. It's right in front of the Sandy Shores. I think it's, what is it called? Los Santos Custom Shop? I think it's over here near the prison. That's not it. Wrong side. Need to go this way. Oh man, do I really have the cops on me? So it's right here. First off, let me, options, never wanted. Okay, so it's right here. Whoa. Why did... So you can see it's on this road right here. This is where they're... Actually, this is where they're coming from. They're coming from this direction right here. They're driving. Bzzz, Titans overhead. They pass this stuff. It's right next to the Los Santos Custom Shop. And it's right by this guy, too.
I'm not a racist. I just
Cool. The 68 gas sign. Route 68 store. Los Santos Custom Shop. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, you guys can't see it. Whoops. I'm a dummy. I really am a dummy. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I fixed it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to apologize to you guys in the chat right now. I'm trying to apologize as best I can. Okay. So, once again, this is the road they came in on. They came in right here. Oh, our guy with the sign's leaving. It's this road right here. And then boom, coming down this way right here. So that is the location. Who's this guy? Guy's on his cell phone. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. So that's the spot right here. It's on this road in the Grand Sonora Desert. Which looks pretty neat. Which looks pretty nice if I do say so myself. So boom, that's that spot right there. Sorry about that, guys. I did not mean to leave you hanging on the trailer. So let's see if there's any other spots we can check out in the trailer. I don't think so. I think we've seen everything. The tugboat spot, I have no clue where that is. It's just like a random spot in the water. Actually, probably somewhere on the dock. We'll go check that out. Because I'm looking at this bank right here. We already know that's the top of the maze bank. We've already checked out that office. We already checked out that. I don't think it matters where they are right here because I don't think that's going to do anything for you. We already checked out this spot. We've already checked out all the warehouse locations. Okay. So last but not least, I'll try and find this tugboat spot. I don't know where this is, to be very honest with you. I don't know if that's by the airport. I don't know if that's by the docks. We'll try to find it. We'll try and find it right now. Okay. So let's haul it to the mainland. I could probably teleport and that would have been easier. It's by the airport. It's by the airport. It's by the airport. It's by the airport. Okay, you guys are telling me it's by the airport. Look for the boat by the docks. It's by the airport. Airport, airport, airport. Next to the airport. Okay, I'm heading there right now, boys. I'm heading there right now. Once again, I probably could have teleported, but you guys are saying airport or docks? Airport or docks? I'll look at both locations. We're hyper traveling through all the buildings. Woo! Okay. So this is definitely the docks. And that's the airport. It's this right here. I think it's this. Okay, it's definitely this. Okay, let's... Whoa, sunken ship. Because look. Let's go back and look at the photo of the... Oops, I just took my webcam away by accident. Nice. Good job, Ross. Yep, so you've got that ship right there. Hey, we found the location, boys. Nice job. Nice job. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. I love you guys so much. Teamwork makes the freaking dream work. Nice. All right, boys. Well, that's all the hidden details and secret locations that we're going to be looking at today from the Finance and Felony DLC trailer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this early live stream. It was a lot of fun, and I certainly had a blast hanging out with you guys. It was really, really great. If you guys did go on to enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like rating. We're really close to 3,000 likes on this stream. 3,000 likes. That is crazy. So if we could hit that, that would be amazing. Drop a huge fat thumbs up. And other than that, I'm going to have more videos out later today. I think 2 more GTA 5 videos, so get ready for that. And then obviously on Tuesday, we're going to have a lot of fun with the new DLC content here on the channel. So anyways, that's all I'm going to be covering today, boys. Thank you all so much for coming out to the stream. It was pretty amazing. I had a great time. Hopefully you had a great time as well. But yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. Thank you all so much for coming out to the stream today. It was a great one. I love you all. Thank you all so much for coming out and showing your lovely, lovely support. Peace out, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. And I'll see you later today for some more GTA 5 videos. Later, everyone.